Greetings and salutations, Earthlings. Zube here, and I'm going to be doing a random collective reading. If you are interested in a personal reading, astrology, or tarot, my information is down below. If you've never been here before, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. All of my readings are mostly timeless. This one is take what resonates and leave what does not. Don't force it to fit you, and don't force me to fit you either. You don't have to like me. We're free here. Okay, are those all the things? I think those are all the things. Oh, if you do like me, maybe subscribe and like this video, because that helps the channel. And okay, there we go. I really wanted to get this going. So I'll do a little blessing, clear out the negative energy. And ooh, that's really going. Okay. I like to come into these with a message, and I do have one today. I don't always, but today's message is if the journey is getting tougher, then you're on the right path. And that's not always the case. You know, sometimes if your path is full of obstacles, it's because you're not going the right way. But that's what came through for me loud and clear. It's going to be more, and it's going to become more and more difficult to stay true to ourselves. And there's going to be a lot more self-doubt, a lot more, because we're gaining confidence at the moment. And the only way that confidence can be gained is to overcome some obstacles. So this feels like that. And also, we can only save ourselves. Like nobody else, actually, no, the way it came through for me was nobody else is going to fucking save you. That's the way it came through for me. So let's see what the cards have to say. 7 of Swords on the internal. This is stealth mode. I just got done pulling this card for someone and talking about the card. So I'm going to talk about it a little bit here. The 7 of Swords kind of has a bad rap. And this is like the card that's being pulled for our internal energy, what we have going on the inside. What are we? Oh, it's a card of hiding. It's a card of being sneaky. It can be like a shenanigans card. Are you like trying to pull the wool over anybody's eyes? Are you being shady? Only you know the answer. However, alternatively, there are times when it is okay to be in stealth mode. And the 7 of Swords is definitely a card of being stealth. So in the card, the swords are air. This is our mind, our thoughts. This can, we might be feeling like things are going on behind our back. Sneaky shit is going down, but he is stealing away with these swords, and there's like an encampment back here. So it's like he's stealing swords. However, maybe the swords are going to be used for a massacre the next day. And so he's taking them away so they won't kill people. Maybe they were his swords and he is taking them back. They had been stolen. We don't know the whole story of the card, so we can read it in a multitude of ways. With this card being on the internal, I'm always going to suggest that we're in our integrity, that we're always honest and all of that. But stealth is not dishonesty, and that's what I was talking to someone about. It's sometimes like, I don't know, if I told my mom and dad I wanted to be a tarot card reader, like they would have said all kinds of shit. And it would have probably deflated me and I wouldn't have started doing it. Instead, I just started doing it. And as I was doing other things, and it grew and grew. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by stealth mode. Like, we don't have to tell everybody every fucking thing. So, and that's on the internal. So, what's in front of us is a bunch of heartache. There's a bunch of heartache out in front of us. And this is a lot of swords. This is the journey of the mind. The mind can be our worst enemy. What does God see? Page of Swords. All three cards are swords cards. The Page of Swords, this is speaking our truth. The pages are a childlike energy. So this is the child that goes, mommy, why is that person using a cane to walk? Like, the little kid isn't being an asshole. They're asking an honest question, so this is where we embrace honesty for the sake of curiosity and it's if we're humble, the Page of Swords is a nice card. It can also be gossip, pettiness, being childish. But on the ideal side, this is why I don't read reversals, because the cards all have dual meanings. And so I like to contemplate both sides of the coin whenever I'm doing a reading. But that's why, as I discussed with the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords, can be a heartbreak, but it's also the process of healing. But we're all in our heads, This guy also kind of looks like he might be just walking away with the swords instead of using them. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, metaphorically, of course. Are we cowering? Things are difficult right now. And the only way to get through that Three of Swords with the heart is to heal, is to remove the swords. And removing the swords acknowledges that the swords are there. So we can't run away from that. And the page, I love when I see any of the pages up in what I call the God spot or the higher perspective, because this is to remember that you are a divine child of Mother, Father, God, the universe, whatever verbiage you prefer. But there's an element. God's like, trust me. Okay. Trust me, rest into me. Be honest, be curious. Oh, gross. It's a gross. I mean, it's a good reading. Like, it's a good reading. Are you, God dang, you guys, look at this. I wanted to pull like an overarching theme card, and we got two of them, and it's two more swords. So, like, the Four of Swords and the King of Swords for the overarching theme of this. The Four of Swords is prayer. Fours are always building a solid foundation. So we are building a solid spiritual foundation so that we can grow into and master the realm of our mind. And that is why the journey is becoming more difficult, okay? Because it's like when you exercise, you actually like break down the muscle a little bit so that it can heal back stronger. Ready? I'm not a physiologist or anything. But I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But it's almost like doing a workout creates tiny little injuries that then build up your strength. And the strength is being built up in our mind, so this could be where we might know something, but we have to really know it and embody it and grow through it. So this is standing up to fears, overcoming fears. All right. What is getting more difficult? And this could be for some people, maybe not for all. The Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, something that maybe we want. Starting something new earth. It's getting really difficult to be on new earth, to be creating. The pentacles are things we touch. Like, okay, we want to create the thing. We want to hold it, touch it, experience it, all of that. But we have to have some kind of a breakthrough when it comes to the way that we're thinking or fears. Like, actually, Kyle Cease was talking about this today. We want to create something new. However, you've got to clear out the old before you can do that. We can't just be thinking all these shitty things and building new stuff. It doesn't work that way. And I think we want to move into the building new stuff, but there's some level of opening our heart that just has not occurred yet. Let's see. Or it's the vulnerability of it. Maybe that's kind of why we're going into hiding. So one more tarot. 9 of Pentacles. Know your worth. And we don't yet. We're getting there. We're getting there towards knowing our worth. Let's do. Who do I want? I'm gonna do these. This. If you are watching these in real time, which most of my people do, but we have the full moon in Aquarius tomorrow, and she's a beauty. She's a beauty. A bitch of a beauty, but all right. So what should we bear in mind as we are conquering or growing through? Yep, look at that. What? I have chills. As we are growing through these mind games, this mental realm, what it is that we're thinking. And we got truth be told. And look at the owl's heart space is open, and there's like a bunch of little hearts flying out. So, and we also have, is that number 44? No, 14. It's number 14. Okay. But I was talking about with the Page of Pentacles, truth. It's about being truthful, but not hurtful with that truth. And some of the questions that we ask might be hard. Kids ask questions that are damn embarrassing, but they don't mean it that way. And so this isn't about, but when adults do that, a lot of times it's passive aggressive, but this is authentically and honestly asking our questions, things that we are curious about, things that we want to know. And yeah. And so we had truth be told. And then I was saying with this one, we're opening up the heart space, like expressing ourselves, sharing our feelings with others. So how truth be told? Well, I'm kind of getting to like, no, it's coming through loud and clear. Like if you empty it out, you won't have to do it again. Like it almost like a full exposure. The way it was given to me was like, when you have to go to the bathroom, if you pee all the way, like you don't have to like run back 10 minutes later and pee some more. Pleasure. Got 18. So pleasure. What is it that you enjoy? I'm a little confused by this one, but oh, well, the pleasure card is coming after the truth be told card. Okay, so look, when I went to rehab, the scariest thing was before I decided, or before when I had decided I was going to go, but before I had said anything to anybody, my biggest fear was the getting the words out of my mouth, like I need to go to rehab. And then once I did it, there was almost like I would have denied it, but like on a soul level, there was joy because I was finally free with like to heal, to go on that journey of healing because I acknowledged a heavy burden that I had been carrying and trying to hide. So maybe, who knows, we might even have like addictions or maybe a big lie that we're hiding or a big dream or a big hope or but like there's the carrying of a burden, like maybe this guy stole the swords and he's got to carry him around so he doesn't get caught, but that's tough, you know. um let's do what are these. Oh, we're going to pull from the Divine Animals Oracle and a Divine Directions card. And I'm going to ask, why is everything becoming more difficult? If that's where you're at. Or, you know, maybe we're just being shown obstacles. The honeybee. Reciprocity. Hmm. Things are becoming more difficult because we're not the only bee, you know. There's a lot of other people that need to learn a lot of other things, and that's going to create kind of like a jam as other bees catch up. Reciprocity. It's like, um, you know, we could be experiencing the echoes of old karma. Maybe old karma needs to be cleared out. We've got Jupiter squaring Saturn, but why are there obstacles? Reciprocity, like maybe there were agreements or contracts that we came to Earth with that we don't even have any memory of, but those have got to be like the ledger has to be balanced. Weird. Um, we got truth and ritual. Look how beautiful those are. Bison and jackal. And the honeybee, the community. So truth is coming out. Truth is coming out. And we're exchanging the truth. That could be hurtful. The truth can hurt, you know. The truth can hurt. And ritual, bison. But I love how this is like a masculine figure and a feminine figure, you know. The ritual card. It's a full moon. Maybe for this full moon, and it's a full moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is kind of cool and like detached, or unattached. They're almost sort of distant. but there is a truthy vibe to Aquarius energy, where it's like transparency. The ritual card could be a head nod to the fact that we are in the full moon time. Maybe just embrace whatever you are being shown at the moment is what it is. Like, that's the thing that is, that you're now. And then I'm going to do a divine directions card, and then I got to get going. I think I'm going to do a video on the full moon because it is sassy. There's something here for sure about community, because we just got friends. Spend more time with your friends, share your thoughts with someone who understands you. Home, it's time to renovate or change something in your home environment or move home. So we got these two. So we got reciprocity, friends. This is like, who are we around? Who, like, it's like what looks like chaos right now is actually balance and order being restored. I remember one time I worked at a hotel, and this is so dumb, but whatever. Whatever, it's my channel. I'm allowed to be stupid here. We had one of those boards where you would put up like, have a great day, and it had a million little white letters and the black felt board. And one day I was kind of in a hurry and I dropped the whole thing. And so all the letters were all over the place. And like, it had to be, I had to put all of the new letters back in the right place. In the meantime, while I was doing that, it was just a big old pile of a bunch of letters. Like, I'm just kind of seeing something like that. And I remember as I was doing it, I got really frustrated because there were some letters that were still in the spots that they went. But as I was going through, I realized that some of the wrong letters had bounced into the wrong ones instead of just falling out. And so there were a bunch of different ways that I had to organize them. And then I had like G over here and H over there and J over here. And so then I'm like, shit, I have to put them in order. Like, I just remember it being a very frustrating and messy process, restoring order to the chaos that had happened. But there's something like that. And in this, but it's not me or it's not us doing the organizing. Like, God's got that. The letters are going to get sorted. Everything's going to go in its proper place. But okay, this is like, it's not supposed to be easy here. That's what I just got. It's not supposed to be easy here. And that is in response to me saying everything is going to be in its proper place. But we didn't come here for it to be fucking easy. That's all I got for you. I'm losing my, I'm getting froggy. Yeah, we didn't come here for it to be easy. On that note, I love you. I'm pretty sure I'll be back tomorrow, but I had to put something out today because I think that we are seeing obstacles, but it was never intended to be easy. We need to become comfortable with the uncomfortable of whatever we are finding ourselves in now. Find the people that we connect well with and do what we can to heal and to help others and to be of service. You know, maybe something will come to you in ritual. Maybe if you haven't tried ritual, you might want to give it a shot. Anyway, yeah, have a great day. That's all I got. Peace. Namaste. Love you guys.